weeks. Devin Daniels, Marek Dolezaj, Wabisa Beatty, and Carleek Jones with us now. Guys, thanks so much for being with us. This is going to be the hardest question you get this whole block. And I just heard Carlos Boozer tell our other student athletes that he could beat them at any video game, anytime. Do we have any gamers on here that think they could take down Carlos Boozer? Anybody?
You got it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you got it.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that. Listen, make sure y'all take down my gamer tag, BFAM, Mr. C Booze. Come holler at me anytime.
Devin, tell me what you did during quarantine. Did you play a lot of video games?
No, ma'am. I don't really play video games that much. Actually, I started painting a little bit. I got into some art. I've been reading like a lot of books. I'm reading The Alchemist right now, so just, picking up new things to keep my mind, ready and just, chilling, so. I
love that. What kind of art? What have you been doing during quarantine?
I've been doing more like some abstract stuff, just, at the end of the day reflecting, stuff like that. And it's been nice, it's been like a real nice habit I picked up.
Carleek Jones, man, welcome to the ACC. What has been the biggest adjustment you've had so far in switching the leagues?
For right now, I'd say size. Huge size difference from guard to big. So definitely just the size different and, playing with bigger guys.
Wabisa, what is the biggest difference between your team last year and the guys you have coming back? I know you lost Landers Nolly in a transfer, but you've got a lot of talent, a lot of scoring coming back, and you as the steady point guard, I know you're expecting big things.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think the biggest difference was like our experience. We're 1 year seasoned in with everybody, so the freshmen have a 1 year under their belt, so they're prepared for all the games, and they're ready for all the wars. I think that's just the biggest thing, experience, is we have that on our side now, so we're prepared to close out those close games that we couldn't be able to do like we did last year. But this year, I think we will.
Marek, we talked to your coach earlier, and he was telling us some of what y'all worked on this offseason. Is there anybody so far that's really impressed you and stepped up?
I think everyone worked really hard this offseason. It's been a long summer for everyone. But incoming freshman, Kadari Richmond, he's really good, and I think he's going to surprise a lot of people.
Well, Bisa, I know it's been a tough time, long off season, had the social distance with the COVID. What have you and your guys been able to do to stay close as a group?
I think the biggest thing is being we're always with each other as much as we can, so after practice, we all have our masks on. We just try to kick it up and catch some things and see what we're talking about. But being able to shoot after practice is like a big thing, I think. That's when the most chemistry forms right there, like those little small meetings in between like practices and everything. I think that's how you build our chemistry, and think we've been doing that a lot throughout practices. So I think that's some things we've been doing.
Devin, I want to know how you replace guys like C.J. Bryce and Markel Johnson, not just in terms of production, but those were some leaders on your team. How is Kevin Keats looking to you to really step up and fill the void?
Me, I think my role this year is, just like more of a leader. We got like a lot of young guys coming in this year, but I think that is actually going to help us. Like the last few years, we've had like a lot of grad transfers and stuff like that. But this year we have, like 5 new freshmen coming in, and they're hungry. The practices are really intense. Guys want to play. Guys want to help the team win. The camaraderie this year has, went to like another level. We're gelling really good as a team, and I think we're all excited. So.
Marek, this time of year, your coach always gets asked, are you abandoning the zone and going man-to-man? It's 2020. Anything could happen, so we got to ask you. I mean, are you practicing man-to-man? What are we going to see?
Oh, yeah. We're playing some man-to-man, but, we already know him, so we'll probably stick with the zone.
Hey, Devin, I wanted to know, I know the season's coming up real close, a couple weeks away from November 25th when you guys play your first game. What are you guys working on in practice to kind of fine-tweak everything to be prepared?
A lot of defense. You know, we're a pressing team. You know, we got to get guys in shape. You know, the new guys, the old guys. You know, like you said, with COVID, you know, it's been kind of weird, a kind of different schedule. So with us pressing so much, we got to, you know, really learn our spots. You know, learn the right helps. You know, how to communicate with each other. So we've been, you know, really doing that in practice.
Carlik Jones, as you step up to the ACC, I know I've talked to you about this before, but how do you handle the expectations? I mean, your coaches have put you in a class of point guard that's some of the best they've ever coached, some of the best we've seen in the ACC. How do you handle those expectations? And now it's added on to it because of some injuries that the Cardinals have had.
I'm just, you know, taking it as it comes. Just, you know, being myself, working hard, and you know, doing whatever's, you know, told of me and asked of me. Like I said earlier, just, you know, being myself. I think that's huge for, you know, some of my coaches to feel like that about me. But you know, it just makes me, you know, keep going, and that's pretty much it.
Well, Bisa, I know with the way that last season ended for everyone so abruptly, and then this offseason and so many things being in question, you guys appreciate every opportunity you get to play. What was it like when you stepped back in the gym with your team for the first time?
It felt like it was a great feeling, you know. I was happy to see everybody's faces because everybody went home for during quarantine. I didn't. It was just me and one of my other teammates, John Ojiako. We're the only two that stayed, so I was just seeing him every day. But other than that, I just wanted to see the whole gang. I was happy they were back, and I was happy everybody was grinding, getting in the gym, trying to get better throughout the limited time they had in the gym access. So I was just happy seeing everybody.
Hey, Carlik, I'm going to take it off the court a little bit. What has been like the number one or one of the top 2 or 3 foods that you and your teammates have been able to eat since the quarantine started?
I mean, a couple of things. I know, you know, pizza was one. We had a couple of spots. I don't remember the names of them, but I know Chipotle was an option for us, of course. And then we had a couple of places that I mean, I've tried. You know, being out here, that I didn't fully know the names. I was just putting in an order and what sounds good to me. But you know, those are just some of the meals we've had.
Pizza, Carlik, Chris Mack's gonna kill you, man. But Marek, I want to know, man, how do you feel? You got a serious competitive advantage. You guys play that 2-3 zone, but it takes out half the game, in my opinion. But what I want to know is, does Buddy Boeheim get the ultimate treatment from his dad, or is he harder on him?
Nah, he's way harder on him than everybody thinks. But he's a really hardworking guy. You know, he's in the gym always first, always last. And he lives every day, you know, he's working really hard on his game. And I bet during the quarantine, Coach Boeheim didn't let him just sleep the whole day.
Guys, last thing before we let you go, I know everybody's being safe and careful and the coaches are wearing masks. So is there ever a time, any of you, where, you know, coach is yelling at you and you just are saying, oh, I can't understand you or I can't hear you because you're masked, or is it loud and clear no matter what?
Doesn't slide. Doesn't work with Keats.
No excuses, I hear ya. Guys, thanks so much for the time. We're looking forward to seeing you all back on the court in just about 2 weeks, really soon. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Appreciate you guys.